Hi vlog family, this is vlog number 6, I believe, on the word inspiration as it's referred to for people with disabilities. I just thought I'd give you my thoughts on what I think about that word and when it's used in the context of people with disabilities. I don't know if a lot of you had the chance to read the article I posted yesterday that I borrowed from my friend Jerry Petit. Thanks, Jerry. Awesome article. I agreed with 99.9% of it, and I thank you for posting it. And let me give you a background of why I wanted to do a vlog on the word inspiration today. Ever since the day I was born, I've had people call me an inspiration. My parents have been called inspirations for taking care of me through all of it, and so that's kind of a little bit of why I wanted to do that today, because I feel that this is a subject that doesn't get talked about a lot, because a lot of us with disabilities, well, I shouldn't say a lot of us, but for me personally, I don't always know how to react when somebody says that I'm an inspiration, because of the fact that right when they say that, my first question is why? I want to know, why am I an inspiration to you? Is it because I have gone to college and gotten my degree? Is it because I went to high school and graduated still in the honor society when I was a senior? Is it because I received a dog from Canine Companions for Independence? Is it because, don't get me wrong, the word inspiration doesn't bother me if people apply different context to it. But I don't want to just be an inspiration to people, me personally, because I get out of bed, or because to them, and when I say to them, I'm talking about society. I'm not talking about any of you personally, because society thinks, oh, my life is horrible and it's amazing that she's existing in this world. I don't want to be referred to or remembered as an inspiration in that way. Now, do I want to inspire people? Yeah, but I want to inspire people on many different levels. I want to inspire people with disabilities to go to college, to get a job, to have a family, to own their own home, to, I don't know, get married, to have their own, to be, maybe some of you in the disability community like me want to have their own businesses. Maybe not all of you want to become a speaker like me, but I know that I have a couple of friends who, I have one friend named Chris, hi Chris, who would like to be, he is a writer, but he'd probably like to get paid for it. I have another friend who paints, flower pots, and makes flower pots. Hi, Katie. And Kaylee, hi. So, I have a lot of friends who just use their talents and their own abilities to possibly earn money someday, if they don't already. And it's with talents they already have. That's not to say that you can't work for an employer, but I would like to be, personally, I want people to feel inspired by me for one reason, of wanting to create my own business and wanting to live financially independent. That is one element that I hope to inspire the disability community to I don't know what the right word is, to aspire to, I guess. And the people that try and help us reach our goals, whoever that may be. Whether it be our parents, our friends, the rest of our family, that our community. I want to inspire the people in, children and adults in the disability community, and the people that try and help us within the disability community to think outside the box as far as how do we become financially, if we can. I realize that not everybody can think of being financially independent in the disability community, and that's fine. That's totally okay. But I'm just saying that's one of my goals, and that's what I hope to inspire people in the disability community to do if they can. Another thing that I hope that I'm inspiring the disability community to think is that, and this has nothing to do with your what you're physically capable of or inphysically capable of, or whether you have a physical disability or intellectual disability, is that you are more than your disability. And I want people in the able-bodied community to see that. We are more than overcoming our disability. And that, I'll connect it back to inspiration and why I brought this up today. That is partly why the word inspiration, as it's referred to people with disabilities, really bothers me. It's because I feel as a community that we are more than our disabilities. We may have to think outside the box a little bit about how to maybe accomplish getting the job or getting married or possibly having children, but it's to me. I'll turn this back to my opinion just so I don't get in trouble. To me, that's not. To me, that's just an accomplishment, like it would be for anyone else. Because able-bodied people, I have able-bodied friends who, a lot of them, who are married, have children, who I absolutely love. Do you think of them as getting married, and having children as an obstacle or as an accomplishment? What about getting a college degree? Do you refer to your friends or your family in the able-bodied community as being able to obtain a college degree as an accomplishment or an obstacle that they had to overcome? Now, does my disability bring out? Do our disabilities for people that have disabilities in the disability community, do they themselves bring challenges? Absolutely. They do all the time. But you all in the able-bodied community have challenges and obstacles all the time. It's just that our challenges and our obstacles they don't look more noticeable. They are more noticeable. But that doesn't mean that they're any more, that they withhold some higher standard to your, I don't want to become too personal here, but maybe someone has some financial burdens that they have to overcome. Some person that doesn't have disabilities. Does that mean their financial challenges or financial obstacles are any less important than mine? Than whatever my challenges might be? I don't think so. So I look at my life and I think about how lucky and blessed that I am that I have a support system, and that from friends to family to knocking on about every door that I can possibly think of to open up my life to all of the possibilities that are open to me and that are still being opened to me to this day. And I think about how blessed and lucky I am to have to even think like that. And so for us to be referred to as inspirations for just getting out of bed in the morning or existing really bothers me, because all of us in the disability community, we all have maybe not the same dreams as everybody else, but we all have dreams and goals just like those in the able-bodied community. Maybe we don't all want to be writers, but maybe we I know a guy, I don't know him really well, but I know a guy that my sister went to school with, who back in high school, who got hurt during his high school football game, and he is now, he's my sister's age, so that would make him in his early 40s. Sorry, sis, I'm kind of timing you here, but telling your age, but the point is, he uses a power chair, but he's a lawyer. He has a wife and a daughter, and I've met him a couple of times, and he's probably one of the most successful people that I know, or that I have at least been acquainted with. And so I guess my point is, whether we want to go to school and become lawyers, or we want to go to school and become, like, for myself, we want to go to school and work with children for a while, or maybe we come up with different dreams, like myself. Not that I don't love children, but my longing, dream, and hope and job is to become all the way financially stable by myself, for myself, so that I'm not relying on any assistance financially. So I know that in the future, in the very, very near future, I'm going to need a long-lasting career that is more financially stable. And I'm working on that right now. I'm in Toastmasters and working on growing a speaking career for myself. And so that in itself is keeps me going and keeps me going from all my goals. And when I accomplish the goals that I accomplish, you know what? I'm just going to come up with more goals. And I'm going to keep going. And so I guess my point, to connect it back to inspiration, is that the word itself doesn't bother me. The word itself doesn't bother, and for those of you in the law group that have my friends that have disabilities, correct me if I'm wrong, please, because we don't all probably have the same opinion on this. I don't know. But at least for me, the word inspiration itself doesn't bother me. But, however, the word as it's used in the context of, like I've said, of somebody with a disability being referred to as inspirational does bother me. If don't get me wrong, I want to inspire people. But like I said, I want to inspire people to go to college. I want to inspire people to get a job, to have a family, to have the opportunity to get married if they want, to maybe become a teacher like I am at this point in time, or maybe in the future, like me, become a speaker like I want to do. My point is this: I am me. I am not my disability, and therefore I don't like being referred to as inspirational as it's referred to with most people being inspirations. Now, if you come up to me and say, Carly, you're an inspiration for going to college, I'm gonna say, thank you very much. I'm glad that I somehow spurred you on to getting a college degree for yourself. I'm glad that I encouraged you to have your own journey with that. But to come up to me and say, Carly, you're an inspiration because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten out of bed this morning. Using me and a lot of my friends in that context really does bother us, because to most of us, we have, I shouldn't say most of us, to all of the people that I know in the disability community, we have multiple reasons for getting out of bed this morning. And to most of our able-bodied friends, we have multiple reasons to be inspirational. It's not just because we have disabilities. Now, if I can inspire somebody to look past their disability and go for more in their life, that is what I want to do. But just to be referred to as an inspiration because I made an able-bodied person get out of bed, or I don't know. I'm using the word or the phrase get out of bed because it's the only phrase I can come up with right now. To inspire somebody to get out of bed, that's kind of, I want to inspire people to do more and to be more. And so that's why the word inspiration kind of, in a sense, bothers me, as it's referred to us as a community of people with disabilities, because at the end of the day, we are more. If we happen to inspire you along the way, great, I'm glad. But as a community, we want to inspire people way beyond our disabilities. And we want to inspire people like an able-bodied person would. Would inspire anyone else. So I hope this video explains why the word inspiration itself doesn't bother me, but my connection with it as it's referred to with people with disabilities kind of has as I said when I posted the article, leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And secondly, after this very, very long video, that's already too long probably for a vlog, I want, specifically Claudia, I want to know why this article, the article that I posted, bothers you. I'm not upset or makes you sad. I think that's the symbol that you used. I want to know why this article makes you sad. I'm not upset. I'm just curious as to why you're upset by it, because I want to know. And I didn't post that article to make people upset. I posted it to make people think and to use their heads. And so, I hope that instead of upsetting people with this vlog and with the article that I posted, I hope that it spurs on some conversation and that we can have a discussion about it as a community, and maybe answer some questions for those of you that have questions about this, because it is an important topic and it needs to be talked about more, and we all have different opinions about it too. So I want to know your opinion about it as well. And maybe this kind of would be cool. Maybe my other friends in the disability community, I'm not going to name you all, because you all know who y'all are. But maybe some of you, as my friends, whether you're a parent or whether you're in a chair yourself or whatever, maybe you can do a vlog on the way you feel about being referred to as an inspiration, or even if you are referred to in that way. because maybe you're not. I just want to start a dialogue specifically on this because it is important, and I feel like it needs to be talked about more, and I feel like if you're referred to in that way, a lot of people, a lot of able-bodied people, like referring to people in that way because they think we are, and don't get me wrong, we should appreciate it. But we don't always know, as a community, we don't always know how to react to it. And so, I just think that it's a subject that deserves more light upon the topic, and it deserves to be different opinions deserve to be shown and talked about. And if you have questions for me about this vlog and what I've talked about in this vlog, post them below. I'll gladly answer them. I'm happy to answer almost anything you ask me. So be sure to post a comment below, either a comment or a question, and I will see you all soon. And I apologize for the noise in the background. I'm crazy about the NBA playoffs, so I'm crazy about basketball in general. So if you hear noise in this video, that's what that is. I didn't want to pause it again because I can't pause it after a certain amount of time. Anyway, I hope you're not too bothered by it. I tried to turn down the volume. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful to you, and I love you all. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. I love you.